Today we're talking about Sam Pepper. Now I honestly didn't think I would ever have a reason to talk about him because he hasn't been super relevant in a long time. But Sam Pepper has been permanently banned from Kick. That's right, if you go to his Kick channel, you get this. Oops, something went wrong. We can't find the page you're looking for because he has been permanently banned from the site. Now you might ask, why was he permanently banned? Well, I can't show the clip because of what happens in it. What I will say is, in this stream on Kick a few weeks back, Sam Pepper here was in India shooting off fireworks as part of a celebration of some Indian holiday, and he was shooting fireworks at people. Now, if you have more than 2 brain cells, you'll know that that's incredibly dangerous. And during this incident, and so if we go here, you'll see that he said the word headshot according to this caption, and that's because right before what you're seeing here, he had shot a firework at a group of children and hit one of them in the head. Yeah, I don't think I have to tell you how incredibly dangerous and just incredibly irresponsible that is. Never do that. That is the worst possible thing you could do, especially because he knows that he injured a young girl immediately following this. He goes on to talk to some of the locals talking about the girl, where they tell him that the girl actually lost an eye. Now, based on what I've seen from the new recent reporting we're going to talk about in a minute, I don't think she actually lost the eye. I think it was just heavily damaged. Still really bad, especially in a place like India where it's going to be really hard for any normal family to get medical care because, let's just be honest, India is a pretty poor country and the quality of their healthcare is nowhere near on par to somewhere like America. He goes on to deny this. They say, seriously, no, I'm not joking. And he just says, oh, well, they were firing fireworks at us, so we did it back, and that it was an accident. Now, obviously, that's not a good excuse. There is no excuse for doing something as dangerous and bad as this. You should never do this. Never fire fireworks at anybody. Honestly, any handheld fireworks scare the crap out of me because I've seen so many videos of people blowing their fingers off using them, and it's not worth it. It's not worth the risk. But at the time immediately following this, Sam Pepper fled India, and he was banned from Kick. That's right. I know that's right. He was banned for 1 month, 3 days, 15 hours, and 44 minutes, according to the Kick bans tracker here. Now, this, you'll note, says that he has been unbanned, and this is because following that 1 month ban, he was reinstated on Kick even after this accident. Because at the time, the narrative that Sam Pepper was pushing was that the girl wasn't that badly injured. She just had a cut on her face. However, recently, there have been new developments, mainly due to Asian Andy here. Now, Asian Andy has been coming out and hounding Kick to the point that he said that they shadow banned him on the site because he was putting so much pressure on them to do something and ban Sam Pepper over what happened. Let's read this tweet from Asian Andy now. Been getting messages from people in India about the Sam Pepper situation. Sam himself said that the girl just had a scratch and she's okay. He himself says that he feels uncomfortable filming a child and her injury, but in many clips later, he conflicts his story and says there's no injury. This just doesn't add up. If she's okay, why not just show a photo? Sam Pepper then flees the country the very next day and goes to Africa. At the same time, New Delhi police say on Twitter they are going to investigate the situation. Sam Pepper has a history of fleeing the USA after his many scandals. In the US to escape punishment, he left India and made some lies saying the girl's okay, that he shot in the eye with a firework. He expects us to take his word for it that she's okay, and at the same time flees the country. The damage is done to the girl. It's over. The least thing she could have is dignity for the rest of her life and to be taken care of. This is messed up. People seem to just not care because it's some random girl in India, but her life is ruined. Apparently her dad is a tuk-tuk driver. They don't have money and now are being financially ruined, and their little girl lost an eye. And then he has here a clip from a streamer in India who talks about what he has heard.
Her eye, she lost her one eye, and this guy, he just disappeared. He don't even talk anything about it. That's it. No, he's not talking anything about it, brother. That is terrible. Which makes me really very sad that this kind of people still exist. Yeah, she really lost one eyebrow, and yeah, I mean, nobody can do anything right now. But at least if she get the right treatment, if she will get a good treatment, then maybe things will be better for her. Maybe for her life, you know, for her future. So, yeah, but yeah, it's a crazy world. Nobody cared about poor people. Nobody cared about anyone, you know. It's really a different place. I mean, I keep talk about this, but nobody really noticed about it. Nobody wanted to care about it because they are really enjoying nonsense things, bro.
So there you have it, a local in India talking about how the girl lost an eye. Now again, I don't think it's actually gone, it's just like severely injured. And as he points out, if she gets treatment, it could significantly make her life better, but she can't afford treatment because India is a poor country and her father's a tuk-tuk driver. So it had people asking, why didn't Sam Pepper, you know, at least offer to pay for something? According to different sources, and Sam himself says that he did give them some money, but there's a whole lot of complicated stuff there we're not going to get into today. What we will talk about is another streamer confirming this, so it's not exactly just one person coming out saying this. It's not just Asian Andy, it's not just that one streamer. We get another YouTuber named Raj Chauhan saying, complete YouTube video coming next. For the trolls still asking for proof, here it is. I'll post the complete medical diagnosis on X. Our country isn't a backdrop for Western shock content. If you come here, respect the people who live here. And then if we watch the beginning of this video, we're not gonna watch the whole thing because he goes into like the girl's medical history and we're not gonna expose that on here, but we can at least watch the beginning here where he talks about it.
Hello, so I am Raj and I was looking for that girl Sam Pepper, injured. Her eyes, like right eye is permanently damaged now. And I finally found her father. He drives a auto rickshaw here in India. Yeah, it's a e-rickshaw, and that girl, like her family is not rich. They are very poor and they did not get any compensation. Even though Sam Pepper is saying he paid $4,000 to that little girl. So we'll go to her family. I will show you what like the real situation.
Now following this, he goes and he shows the girl on the video. Now I'm not going to show that because I want to respect the privacy of the family. He did post the medical information he's talking about that the family gave him to prove it, and so that does exist. I can't independently verify it. He says that this guy here is the girl's father, that he drives an e-rickshaw, which I guess is kind of like a tuk-tuk. And a lot of people though, even though there's multiple on the ground YouTubers talking about this, a lot of people are calling it out and doubting it. Asian Andy tweeted out, "It's crazy people are doubting this. Who would lie about such a terrible thing? It's awful." Even Sam, when confronted with the news of the injury, his first response was skepticism and called them scammers. Instead of feeling any remorse, if there's no issue or damages, why flee the country? And yeah, it's a big mess. I'm glad to see that Sam Pepper got banned from Kick indefinitely for this. I feel like on the scale of things that you can get banned for, what he's alleged to have done here is definitely pretty high up there. There's no actual footage where you can see the girl getting hit. If there was, I wouldn't show that. I just want to mention that because there's no actual footage of it, it's hard to say 100% whether or not he did actually do this. As I was just saying, people are doubting this, and that's why people are doubting it, because the amount of evidence that this happened is basically a blurry image from the background of a stream where you can see the firework explode, and then also just people coming up to Sam Pepper immediately afterwards and telling him what happened. So it is easy to doubt this, but I do think that it's fairly likely that all of these random streamers who are finding these people, they're probably not making it up. That's just my opinion. And I do think that regardless of the degree of her injury, right? If you don't believe, if you're a doubter, you don't think that he actually hurt her eye, well, I don't think that matters, right? I think you should be banned from Kick or any streaming platform if you unintentionally injure somebody through your own negligence for your stream, right? I feel like that should definitely be a permaban category. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Sam Pepper deserved to be permanently banned for this? Or would you be more lenient with him? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and God bless you.